Okay, so for language assessment, look at this one, these examples. This will be only for ELL students, but needs to be differentiated for each ELL student based on their proficiency levels. All right, now this student was thinking that she was having five students, five different levels of ELL students. Now, you don't have to do that, okay? I mean, she wanted to do it, that's fine. So, if you are going to do it, then you need to make sure that you are differentiating their levels, okay? So, I would suggest only two, maybe. If you want to have one, that's still fine, okay? But let's read this. So student A, could they orally describe how they utilize the pictures and photographs of the vocabulary words with the definition with the mentor to create the letter? Um, then that's the way that this student was assessing language assessment. And for example, student E, could they orally describe how the graphic organizer was utilized in creating the letter? So that's another way, and depends on their level. All right, so depends on the level. For example, on this one, for the example in music class, students will be able to identify the name of the brass section instruments. Is the same one as I showed you before. For the content assessment on this one, they're identifying visually the brass section instruments. Okay, so that's the content assessment. That's how they're going to be assessed um, for this music class. All right, we have content assessment, language assessment. um, for this one, you can either do an informal assessment or formal assessment. It is up to you, okay, for any of these two. All right, the lesson description is an outline of the step-by-step description of what you will do in the lesson. All right, so let me show you in this one. Lesson description. So these students, she showed me all the sequence, all the way from the beginning to the end. You can have that template again. It's on the assignments folder in Blackboard. So she was telling me how this lesson was going to be delivered. All right, that's one way to do it. The other way is this one, um, right here on this one. Um, Step by step, the student was showing me what he was doing in his lesson. Okay, so that's it, the lesson description. So typically, the lesson contains three parts: the introduction, concept idea, enact the lesson, some form of assessment. Um, when you are thinking of your target, okay, so that's the third part. All right, so and on the with a lesson, we have also, okay, so we have the context. For the context, you need to explain to me what type of students you have. Let me go to the other one here on this one. Okay, so the context. Again, you are making it up. Okay, so for example, in this one, this class has been working with the unit instruments of the orchestra. This class is about the brass section. All right, so now let me go to this part. On this one, this class is with contains 15 students, and 4 students are ESL students. Now you need to tell me their levels. Okay. All right. I'm gonna continue with this one in the next video.